Have you ever seen a girl cocking back dunks like this before? 5-star Olivia Edwards is a problem. Another freak athlete from youth basketball is Paolo Simido. They are calling this 7'1", 2025 prospect African Wemby. The streets compare him to Wemby because of his defense and the handles. 7'3" in 7th grade is crazy. There must be something in the water up there in Canada, because first we had 7'4" Zach Edey and then 7'9" Olivier Rioux, and now it's 7'3", 12-year-old Jeremy Goyer's turn. Crazy thing is, he might still be growing. Can you believe this kid turned 13 years old just 2 weeks ago? Mohamed Dabone is 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan, and he played in the U18 EuroLeague for FC Barcelona. His listed birthday is October. Be jumping like this. Tyran Stokes is the #1 junior in the country. To be 250 pounds and have a vertical like that is something we haven't seen in high school since Zion Williamson. And this kid is the Shaquille O'Neal of high school basketball. He's so intimidating, he's gotten away with trash talking mom. What are you doing if someone says this to your mom? I know what I would do. I would definitely yell something under my breath on the car ride home. Marquise Pounder is 7 foot, 325 pounds. A lot of kids out there are scared to play him, but not everyone is ducking smoke. This kid absolutely bodied him, but the big fella had a bad string of luck. Mercer, the #1 player in the 2028 class. The 6'8" prospect out of Ohio is a man amongst boys. He showed why he's #1 in the country at the MSHTV camp. So Cam was obviously blessed with the 6'8" frame and incredible leaping ability. But what Josiah Johnson did, being born without legs, is even more impressive. He is determined to be the best basketball player he can be. You can tell he works on his jump shot because it is cash. But not only can he shoot, he also locks up on defense. Josiah is the definition of inspirational. What is your excuse? Now, there isn't much info on this 13-year-old named Barry, but Baseline Hoops covered him and he dunked everything in his U16's debut. They said Barry is listed at 6'5". We will keep you updated with more footage as it comes in. If he's 13, we are all cooked, but their physicality is very similar. These are clips from when Mikey was just 14, but Bryson is a problem. He just started 9th grade and he's already catching bodies. It comes as no surprise he already holds offers for football from Georgia, Florida, Colorado, and more. He could be the best wide receiver in the country. Speaking of, Kendre Harrison is the #1 tight end in the country, but he's also ranked in basketball. Bro is an absolute menace out there. His high school season had to stop last year because he broke so many rims. At 6'7", 250 pounds, you're gonna have some of those. Now this may sound unbelievable, but this girl is 7'5" at just 17 years old. Meet Zhang Ziyu. She is probably the tallest teenage girl in the world. She dominates not your average 6th grader. The 12-year-old stands at 6'7", 275 pounds. And you gotta trust me on those numbers. His mom went to the length of showing what he got at his last physical. With his size and mobility, I wouldn't be surprised if he was playing in the NFL on Sundays. Speaking of, this kid is only in 7th grade, but he's built like a college football player. Jaden Davis is just 13 years old, but he dunks everything. And definitely be watching if he's trailing you, because he's no stranger to chase down blocks. Bro is just out there bullying kids. They said he drove his kids to the game. The #1 player in all of high school basketball, AJ Debonsa, has been getting compared to Giannis Antetokounmpo since he was in 8th grade. He's one of the few people in the last decade that has been number 1 the entire prospects in the 2025 class. NBA ties run deep in youth basketball. Shaq's nephew, Jared Carter Harris, is a beast. The 14-year-old put on a show at the MSH-TV camp. They always bring out the best athletes in all of middle school basketball. This year was no different. Look at this kid with a 43-inch vertical. Josh Lindsay is one of the best dunkers in all of youth basketball, and he's only 14. Another 40-inch vertical kid that was at that camp is Quentin Wilson. He just got the Michigan offer 2 weeks ago, and he's only a freshman. Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga has a little brother in 8th grade. Yes, after seeing that windmill, I would be shocked too. Flory Kuminga put on a show at the MSH-TV camp. Little Big Bro is bringing defense back. Check out
Got a ticket to